And welcome back to Let's Play Omori. Last time, we rescued Basil from some schoolyard bullying in the park, and this time, well, we do have the objective to find his photo album, and we're probably going to make some progress on that today, but I'm going to get started on doing some side quests, because we got quite a few to do. We can't go into Kel's house yet, but we can go into his neighbor's house. And it looks like this guy is missing his TV remote. I can relate to that. Well, I have good news for you, sir. Let's just grab this remote and give it to him. Here you go, my man. He is certainly an all-American guy. And we get some Orange Joe. Much like the Headspace, drinks restore your juice in the real world, though they are not quite as potent. Turns out, unhealthy soft drinks do not exactly refill your energy quite as well as they do in a dream world. It's been a while, All-American Mom. Yeah, he's quite different from the Cal in Headspace. At least, appearance-wise. Cal in Headspace is a real shrimp. Shouldn't be speaking in the past tense for that, ma'am. I have a feeling Kel still gets up to more than a couple shenanigans every now and again. Why sure, I'm dying for some pie. Now, pie, like any other snack in Headspace, can restore your HP, but not very much. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, only 10 health back. That said, it was pretty tasty. Now, how do you properly restore health in faraway town? Well, simple, really. Just get some first aid supplies. Big seashell. Sadly, there is not a sound effect of the ocean there. The theme we heard when we fought Aubrey. I was expecting Jock Jam's song. Just an average bed. Sunny has quite the stringent standards for beds, and he will have a rating for every single one we come across. Now let's go to the bathroom. Can't look in our reflection here. Kel is very considerate and gives us privacy when we use the bathroom, although he does not really comment on us using other people's bathrooms. Kinda weird. Let's just ignore that, pretend like we didn't do that. Now who's this? Looks like this is a bit more significant than the All-American guy. Yes, it is. That's his name, don't wear it out. Ah. Chris, huh? Seems like she knows a thing or two about moving away from home. Maybe Sunny could get some advice from her. Lofty praise. Not so lofty praise. Kind of intimidating, actually. We're getting further and further away from the concept of grace here, Kel. Although I suppose he is, at least upping the speed with each comparison. Though I'm not sure how a mermaid would compare to Shark in terms of speed. He's sure is good at chucking a basketball at people's faces. Kel can always go for a pickup game. I've been to the beach more than a few times in my life, and it is quite a nice place to visit if you got a good one. Can't say I have very fond memories of seaweed, though. Particularly lake and river seaweed. Ugh. Sounds interesting. Wonder if Omocat had any particular place in mind when writing that line. Boarding school on an island. Good idea, Kel. I'm glad you thought of it too. Words to live by. Seashells, huh? Sounds like a collection quest to me. So yes, we don't necessarily need to do this today, but there's no reason not to pick it up, so we can collect seashells throughout the game and give them to Chris. We only need to collect 3, and curiously enough, there's actually more than you need in the game. You only need 3 to complete Chris's request, but there is, I think, 6 altogether available. Now, Kel directed us to go to the park last time, and we can find the characters that will advance the main quest of finding Aubrey and getting Basil's photo album back. But, like I said, I want to do side stuff first. So, as you noticed, I drained all our money last time. So how do we get more money? Well, the first thing we saw in the last video was trading in the garbage to the recycling lady. But that's just $1 per piece of trash, and there's a limit to how much trash we can collect per time of day, I suppose. I'm not sure what the best way to refer to it is, since it's not really advancing the day. But basically, there's just a limited amount of trash we can collect. Well, the best way to get money is to do some jobs. Yes, I am, sir. Now, fortunately, we can do jobs all day long and it will not advance the clock, so don't worry about wasting time on jobs, and you can just do them repeatedly if you want to get some money. There are several jobs we'll do, but we'll start with pizza delivery. It's got some work for us right out of the gate. Hope the people in this town are generous tippers. Well, that's extremely unhelpful. I'm not filled with confidence here, but I will study the pizza notes and follow them to the best of my ability. Aw, look at Sonny, he's adorable. So do you provide your own bike, or do I have to get my own? Does Sonny even have a bike? Well, it looks like they oh my god! I thought my handwriting is bad. Let's see, find the house with the beat up front, and the white door. Okay, so white door I can make out. Not that, not that. We might have to study that note some more. So yes, the challenge here is that the notes look really horridly written. White, white, and the white. Beat up front. Actually, well, we'll take a wild guess here. Pizza delivery. Okay. So we can mess up once. Let's just see if I got the right one here. Ah, wrong house. And he just swipes the pizza. Now, it's not the end of the world if we mess this up. And you'll see why. What's this next note say? Find the house with the tree by the door and no windows in the garage door. Okay, that's a better hint. Okay, so... Tree by the door. Man, actually, I'm... Ugh. The first time I got this, the notes were actually really helpful. Tree by the car, maybe? Yeah, I actually did this perfectly on the very first one I got in my first playthrough. Ugh. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna start guessing. So, no. No. Maybe? We'll start with this one. Okay, so that was not it. Maybe that doesn't say tree. Something by the door. No windows in the garage door. That doesn't really help because all of these garage doors have windows. I'm guessing this is not the right one, but who cares? We're just gonna totally blunder through this. Okay, that wasn't so well. Man, and here I was hoping for some good notes, but nope, we're just messing this up. Okay, so 3 houses and all of them were wrong. I swear these notes are not actually correlating to what the correct house is. Oop, read the note too fast there. Sometimes it takes a while to come up. Take the pizza to the house that has the pink door and the out front. Can make out pink door at least. That house has a pink door. That house does not have a pink door. Does not. So, I think this should be the correct one. What? Okay. I wonder. Okay, that explains it. I actually, the first time I played this, I never had to go to any further than that. I did not know you could actually advance further the screens. Well, that changes everything, and I'm really dumb. Well, that's handy to know for when I grind this out later, because I think this will be the job that I do to get a lot of money, because we need lots of money. Boy, I'm taking way more time on this than I thought I would. But, oh well. Well, we delivered one of them successfully. Good enough, I guess. Well, not surprising. But regardless of how well we do, he pays us. And he gives us a CD. This is the first of many CDs we need to collect. Alright, we'll do that momentarily. Kel has an interesting idea of how to pass the time. Ugh, I'm embarrassed by how long I took on that, though. That laugh sounds kind of familiar. I can relate to that. I can relate to a lot of things in this game. Lucky duck. So, let's pop our CD in. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna unequip the pet rock, because this guy can tell us a little something. I don't really want to fight him. Let's play the otherworldly CD. Put on our cool glasses, since we worked so hard to get those. Interesting little bit of trivia there. And as you saw, we had another CD there, but I don't really feel the need to check it right now. Wonder if we can get that working. Well, all in good time, my friends. What do you got to say? Yeah, actually, I haven't. I tend to think of yellow as a more happy color, personally. $2? No thank you. Do not solicit me for the orange juice. Yeah, now that you said that, I may just go back and buy some apple juice. No, I won't. Well, you have extremely bland taste, lady. If I can't stand canned foods, speaking personally. As you can imagine, there are a couple things we need in we can buy in other mart. What do you guys say? Yeah, recycling sure is a concept. Now here's one of the most important places we can buy stuff from. This is the pharmacy, and we can buy bandages, and we can find first aid kits. Something I forgot to grab while I was still in Sunny's house is in the dining room you can find a bandage in one of the drawers, and I forgot to grab that. But I did get the first aid kit. Another fun thing about those first aid kits is that they go first in battle when used. And yes, we will be getting into more scuffles throughout Faraway Town, though they're much lower stakes than any of the battles we got into in Headspace. This is the deli. This guy sells meat, which we'll need to buy one later. This is the seafood counter. And we can buy a fish here. And if you remember, there was a cat that wanted a fish, so we'll take that. We'll need to buy, in addition to the fish that I just got right now, by the end of the game we'll need to buy 6 fish, because we'll need to feed that cat 6 separate times. The lady at the counter looks a little familiar. Smiley. Anyways, this is the candy counter. This is Miss Candice. She likes to say smiley smiley, and we can buy candy here. But there is no purpose to buying candy. Hey, don't threaten me, lady. Now, in addition to getting the fish, the primary reason that I came here is that we got another job to do. This one is much more straightforward than pizza delivery, but it is also a lot more tedious. See you around, Kel. Well, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Yeah, I don't feel like swatting flies. I think what we're just gonna do. No. Yeah. Well, that's fair. But for quitting the job, we get an achievement. But she holds no amnesty for us doing that. So we can just take the job immediately. Also, I don't remember if I mentioned it or not, but if you manage to get a customer satisfaction rating of 10 out of 10 on the pizza delivery minigame, which is just accomplished by delivering all the pizzas right the first time around, and I really lucked into that on my first playthrough, you get a achievement for doing that. Now, this job is very simple. We gotta swat some flies. Flies make Sunny angry. They don't necessarily attack you. What they do is they fly on you, and then Sunny hits himself because he's not very good at getting these things. But it's very simple. There are 4 fly encounters flying around the supermarket. We just gotta take them all out. As you can see, the flies can come in different groupings. They can come in as groups as big as 3. I'm actually getting lucky here, sorry for the belch, because Typically, I tend to see these in groups of 3. At least the last few times I've played this game, it's almost always been flies in groups of 3. It is pretty funny to think how Sunny can slowly slap himself to death. Thinking on it, this might actually be the more efficient one to do than delivering pizzas when I need to grind money, but we'll see, we'll see. But after that's taken care of, just need to kill 4 of them. You can look around all you want, but you won't see any more. You get another $20. I'll have to think about whether this is better for getting money or delivering pizzas. I already have the achievement for doing the pizza delivery minigame perfectly, so I don't really need to do that again. Oh, wait, something I forgot. That's not the only job that we can get in the supermarket. Almost completely slipped my mind there. I should be reviewing my notes. Over on the left here, some other job postings. Sure. Tutoring sounds something that Sunny might be capable at. No, he's not very talkative, but he does seem like a relatively intelligent and even-tempered individual. I'm sure he could help kids learn. And a language tutor. And both of these houses are located on the same street. Alright, pretty good. Get 20 bucks for doing those, so we'll hit those up after we're done with the jobs in Faraway Plaza. Alright, fix it. Despite this being a hardware store, we can only buy one thing at Fix It, and that's flowers, which will become relevant later. Before we do anything here, and before we take the job, we want to head back. Sorry, I went through that text a little fast there. Fixing a leak, huh? Uh-huh. Right. You really don't have to tell me your life story, okay? Well, more power to you, buddy. Yeah, sounds about right. You are definitely ranting at me. Well, okay. Can't think of any other way I would like to spend my day than watching some overly zealous man fix a leak in his house. Hey, who are those? Maybe I was just seeing things. But we get our first seashell. We can bring that back to Chris, well, eventually. It's not pressing that we do it right now. Now, who do we got over here? Ooh, tough decision. Can't say I have a personal preference for the interior color of the house. I guess just plain old white is fine with me. Maybe beige. It's a mixture of lovey-doveyness plus bro-type posturing. Looks like they just get along too much and can't come to a decision. Yeah, random selection can't hurt. You certainly get a interesting pick that way. Still looks like they're having some trouble coming to a decision on this. Well, it's a good thing there's a stranger right here. Sure. And with a random selection, we get floral wallpaper. Well, I guess you're decorating your house like an Animal Crossing home now. Yeah, I don't think I've ever lived in a home that was had its walls with wallpaper rather than just a paint job. Ooh, a housewarming party in 2 days? I'll be there. Now, last order of business at Fix-It. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, what's the work? Yeah, sometimes people can be like that. Oh boy. And here's how this one works. We go up to the shelf, we take a thing, and we move it over to the correct shelf. And this job is slow and it's about as exciting as it looks. So instead of boring you with me doing this one, I'm just going to speed this up in post. So here we go. And there we go. Now, because that job is so mind-numbingly tedious, we get $30 for it. But it takes so much time to do that. That is not worth it in the slightest. Kel's good at passing the time, at least. But that's all the main jobs completed in Faraway Plaza, and for doing that, you get an achievement. Now, we did pick up 2 tutoring jobs, so we got 2 more things we can do. Before we do that, though, we got our fish. Feed the cat some fish. And for feeding the cat, we get some garbage. Oh well, at least we can trade that in for $1, so I guess it's fine. Nice. Now, the tutoring jobs were on this street right here. Oh, is that a bunny? Just my imagination. Alright, let's get to work. Tutoring the school principal's child. I don't think tutoring is exactly up Kel's alley. But, you know, it can't hurt to have him along. Nice place you got here. Alright. You'll notice pretty quickly that the houses in Faraway Town tend to have pretty similar layouts. The children's bedrooms will always be on the top floor to the right. Well, I'm gonna be blunt with you here. Kel's just along for the ride. Sunny's your tutor. Yes, let's get to work. Alright, now, it's been pretty exciting so far doing work, but are you guys ready for the most exciting thing? Here we go. Math problems. Okay. Now let's see if I can remember the answers for all of these. Don't really feel like doing all of these over again. Man, it's been too long. this one... I believe this one is -2. No, no. Ugh, man. No, wait. Yeah, that's -2. Yeah, I was just outthinking myself there. But fortunately, it's just 3 questions, and for answering all the questions correctly, we get an achievement. It really does help to show your work by writing it down. The reason I was so apprehensive there is because I actually do remember these questions from my last playthrough, and I don't... I'm always afraid that if I just guess what I think it is based on my memory, I'm going to be remembering it wrong. But that's the first tutoring job done. Let's get to the second one. Oh, hey. Oh, that's terrible. Well... should get one of those reusable bags. Or maybe have them, like, wrap the shears more carefully so the blade isn't exposed. Well, they're right here. Here you go, ma'am. Garden shears. Oh, well, that's nice of you. That was a little odd, but, you know, I appreciate the gesture. Let's get to our next tutoring job. Ugh. Sorry there. I like how this guy's name is just Thick Eyebrows. Well, like most fluent English speakers, I have good vocabulary and decent grammar, but my mechanical knowledge is a little limited. But I'll give it the old college try. Now what happens if you answer a question wrong? Well, they'll say, but wait a second, isn't it this one? Oh, you were testing me. And I'd be like, yeah, totally, that's what I was going for. Pencil is on the table. This is one that I actually did mess up the first time I did this side quest. It's an adverb. I said it was an adjective and I felt so stupid. I think eggplant is the better tasting soft vegetable, and that would be correct. And, once again, for answering all these questions correctly, you get an achievement. Oh, don't make me feel too on the spot here, old man. Maybe. But hey, another cool $20. Sure, will do. Yeah, I didn't actually talk to Brent after we finished. Oh well, it's not a huge deal. The main thing is that we did the quest. Ah, I saw that guy. Well, I'd say we're just about done with the video here. Did all the jobs. Though I will definitely do a lot of grinding the jobs off screen. Let's check out the money we got. $106, not bad. The tutoring jobs are one-shots. You can only do those once and get paid for them once. But let's see here. Let's just check out that Michael guy. Soon to be traveling. Sure, I admire your goal. Take this. There we go. Let's hear it. Now that's a song befitting of a stationary musician. Unlike the stationary musician, though, we don't have to just sit here and listen to him play it. But I think that's a good enough progress. By the way, there is an end goal for how much money we have to give that guy. It's somewhere between $25 and $30, I believe. But you'll complete his side quest just by giving him $30. We'll do that periodically, because we don't need to complete it right now. But I think that's good enough for this video. We did quite a bit of work. So, once with that taken care of, we'll just take a break here, and when we come back next time, we'll probably do a couple more side quests that we can do, but then we'll get on with the game and actually do the interesting things. But until then, I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, goodbye.